Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. It's your brother Ahmed Basal coming to you live from Sydney, Australia. And we are today, what is the second day of Muharram. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm not sure if it's day 1 or day 2 of Muharram where you are in the USA, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you all safe. Of course, Muharram is one of those holy months of the year. So we know that 4 months out of the year are holy months. Muharram is one of them, marks the beginning of the Islamic New Year. And it's a good time for us to think about that and start fresh in terms of our good deeds as well, because we know that doing good deeds, it's obviously a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it does take a toll on us, especially when the reason why we're doing those good deeds is some bad news or some horrific news or some sad times that are happening in the world or happening to our brothers and sisters. But the start of a new year is a good chance to refresh yourself, refresh your mind, refresh your intentions when it comes to doing good for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course, anytime Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us a holy season, a holy month, or a holy few days, it means that the good deeds are multiplied by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's like a bonus round. Whenever we have classes for new Muslims, we explain that it's just like an old video game. You get points at every level, but every once in a while there's a bonus level where the points are worth 10 times as much or 100 times as much. And so making the most of those bonus rounds probably has the most to do with whether or not you're going to get the high score. And of course, we all want that high score when it comes to the akhirah, when it comes to the afterlife. When it comes to hasanat, we want to have as many hasanat as we can possibly have. That's the currency of the afterlife. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to live through another Muharram, another fresh Islamic Hijri year, and we want to make the most of it, inshallah. And it just reminds me of what Prophet Muhammad said is one of the best forms of charity, which is to just give water. Subhanallah, it's something that many of us wouldn't really think about because we take it for granted. We sometimes can so easily go and get a bottle of water, go to any tap, any faucet, and get clean water. It's not something we even really think about. But in so many parts of the world, just this basic thing is something that causes a lot of thinking and a lot of planning. Like you have to plan your whole day around, do you have water? Are you running out of water? Do you need to get water? Where's the water going to come from? And it's a daily thing. It's not like you can do that one day and then you're set for the next month. No, it's something that, subhanAllah, a lot of our brothers and sisters all over the world in the 30 countries that MATWProject works in, they have to wake up every day and think, where's the water going to come from? How much water do we need? How much are we going to drink? How much are we going to use to wash? How much are we going to use to bathe? How much do we need to cook with? And you kind of have to plan this entire like hunter-gatherer sort of expedition just in order to get water, subhanAllah. And I'm sure you guys have seen the footage on our social media of a lot of times this water is not clean. A lot of times this water, it's not convenient, so you're going to have to go a long way to get it. And when you get there, it's not clean. It doesn't even look like water. It looks like mud, or it looks like some dirt, or it looks like some slop on the ground that you somehow have to collect it. You have to somehow filter it. Or unfortunately, if you don't have any way to do that, a lot of our brothers and sisters are drinking that water that you wouldn't even call it water. If you or I saw it walking down the street, we wouldn't say this is water. We would say this is some mud, or this is some dirt, or this is some filth. But they have to plan their whole day around it. They have to get it. They have to drink it or use it in their cooking just the way it is. And it's horrific. And it's something that it can be so easily fixed. Don't forget that this dirty water often causes a lot of disease, especially in children, that their immune system is not as strong. Drinking this polluted water, this dirty water, it has got chemicals in it, has got diseases in it, can have plastics in it, can have all kinds of nasty things in it. And this is something that's very easy to fix with MATWProject. So we deliver every single year millions and millions of liters of clean drinking water, but you can also put something permanent that will change the way that entire community or that entire village lives, which is to put a water well in. Subhanallah, for just a few $100 or $1,000, you can put a fresh water well in. And so think about all those families that, as I said, they would have to usually wake up in the morning and think about, plan their whole day around getting water, but then they don't have to do that anymore. Imagine the change that you've put into their lives when they can just wake up, go outside to the water well, pump a few liters of water and go back to their house. You actually have relieved this daily grind, this daily struggle of going to get clean water for all of these people. hundreds or thousands of people. Not only that, you've kept them safe from disease, you've kept them safe from sickness, from stomach problems, from diarrhea, from dehydration. You've kept them safe from all of this stuff, and it's just a one-off thing. And this is one of the most common things that we see people doing on the MATWProject website. One of the most common things that people do for their loved ones that have passed away, whether it's your mother, your father, grandmother, grandfather, someone you loved who's left this world, and they've gone to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they've only taken their good deeds and their bad deeds. You can actually rejig the situation. You can help them get into Jannah by giving them more good deeds, by doing a water well or any kind of sadaqah jariyah project on their behalf. And that means that all of the good deeds, all of the rewards, all of the benefit of doing that water well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to reward them for it. You even need clean water to have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And us Arabs and even the Turks, we can't live without the tea and the coffee, as you guys know. So you will be improving somebody's quality of life immensely in the holy month of Muharram by doing a water well, building a water well. It's a sadaqah jariyah. It's ongoing reward. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for a loved one who's passed away. You can even do it for a loved one who hasn't passed away. Have you thought about that? You might know someone in your life who maybe you're worried about them. You're worried about them when they go and stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe they're struggling with their deen. They're struggling to put Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. And you want to give them a bit of an advantage. You want to give them a bit of help on the Day of Judgment. Even if they're still alive, you can still do a water well for them in their name. Just intend that the reward is for them. And when you go to our website and fill in the details, you'll have a box that says on behalf of. So where it says on behalf of, you could put anybody you want. So let's not waste the opportunity in the holy month of Muharram, guys. We need to get maximum hasanat. You can see the situation all over the world, not just in Palestine, but everywhere where water is a huge problem. And it's something that we can do to keep people alive, keep them healthy, and help them survive another day. We hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alleviates all the suffering of our Muslim brothers and sisters everywhere and allows us to see a beautiful end to these horrific times and horrific circumstances that we see. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above anything and everything, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala certainly is in control, and He is the best of planners. Please don't forget to make dua for our brothers and sisters all over the world who are suffering. Do something good for yourself by doing a water well. Do a sadaqah jariyah project for you or someone you know, someone you love, someone who's passed away. You definitely will not regret it. Assalamu alaikum, guys.